Have you ever wondered why you react a certain way to situations, or why certain patterns keep repeating in your life? What if you could uncover the hidden truths about yourself and transform your existence? Imagine understanding the deepest aspects of your mind and soul, leading you to a more fulfilling life. Welcome to a journey of self-discovery that can change everything. Think about a time when you felt completely at peace with yourself. Was it during a quiet moment alone, or perhaps in a moment of clarity after a challenging situation? These moments, however rare, hold the key to understanding who you truly are. They reveal insights about your inner self, which is often clouded by daily distractions and external pressures. In this video, we will explore 10 essential secrets about yourself through the lens of Buddhism. By understanding these secrets, you will gain valuable insights into your true nature and learn how to apply this wisdom to enhance your life. Each part of this series will unravel a piece of the puzzle, offering practical advice and transformative guidance. So, are you ready to embark on this enlightening journey? At Wisdom Woven, we are dedicated to bringing you the most profound teachings and insights. But here's a thought. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. If you're finding this video valuable, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue creating content that can truly make a difference. Let's dive into our first secret. Have you ever stopped to reflect on how your daily habits and thought patterns shape your sense of self? Often, we are so caught up in the rush of life that we forget to examine our own minds. This lack of self-awareness can keep us stuck in negative cycles and prevent us from reaching our full potential. As we delve into these secrets, you'll discover how understanding your true self can lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. By applying Buddhist principles, you can learn to see beyond superficial desires and connect with your deeper self. This journey will not only transform your perspective, but also offer practical ways to live a more meaningful life. Stay with us as we uncover these secrets, one by one. Each part will build upon the last, offering you a comprehensive understanding of yourself and how you can harness this knowledge for personal growth. The path to self-discovery is both challenging and rewarding, and we are here to guide you every step of the way. So, are you ready to explore the mysteries of your inner world? Let's get started. Lesson 1. The Mirror of Self-Perception. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only part of your reflection. What if you could see not just your face, but the essence of who you are? Today, we explore how our self-perception shapes our reality and how understanding this can lead to profound self-discovery. Do you ever wonder why you see yourself the way you do? Our self-perception is like a mirror, but sometimes it only reflects part of who we are. What if you could see yourself more clearly, not just on the surface but deeply, in your true essence? Consider a time when you judged yourself harshly. Perhaps you made a mistake and thought it defined who you are. This is a bit like looking at a small crack in the mirror and thinking it shows the whole picture. But, just like a mirror can distort, so can our self-perception. We need to clean our internal mirror to see our true selves. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we unravel the threads of wisdom to help you see your true self. If you find this journey insightful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay updated on our path to self-discovery. Understanding our self-perception is crucial. It's like looking at a picture and focusing only on the flaws, missing the beauty of the entire canvas. Our self-view is often shaped by experiences, judgments, and beliefs. But, like an artist refining their work, we can refine how we see ourselves. Why do we often see ourselves through a distorted lens? Our minds are like a sponge, soaking up every experience and opinion, which can sometimes muddy our self-view. For instance, if you've been told you're not good enough, you might start believing it, even if it's far from the truth. Recognizing this distortion is the first step toward seeing yourself clearly. Buddhism teaches us that self-perception is influenced by our thoughts and attachments. When we cling to certain beliefs or judgments about ourselves, we limit our understanding of who we truly are. The Buddha encourages us to observe our thoughts and feelings without attachment, like watching clouds pass by. This practice helps us see our true nature more clearly. Take a moment to reflect on your self-perception. Are you focusing on the negative or the positive aspects of yourself? Just as a mirror reflects light and shadow, our self-view can highlight both our strengths and weaknesses. By acknowledging and embracing both, we gain a fuller picture of who we are. The concept of emptiness in Buddhism is also relevant here. Emptiness doesn't mean nothingness, but rather the absence of inherent, fixed nature. Our self-perception is often based on fixed ideas about ourselves, but by understanding emptiness, we learn that these perceptions are not permanent. They can change and evolve. Imagine your self-perception as a clouded window. If the window is dirty, you can't see clearly outside. Cleaning the window represents clearing your mind and emotions to see your true self more accurately. Practices like meditation and mindfulness help us clean this window, offering a clearer view of our essence. Consider the practice of self-inquiry. Ask yourself, "Who am I?" and observe the answers that arise. Are they influenced by others' opinions or your own judgments? By questioning these responses and reflecting on your true nature, you begin to peel away the layers of distortion. Embracing change is also key to understanding ourselves better. Just as the seasons change, so do we. Our self-perception should be flexible, allowing us to adapt and grow. If we cling to a static image of ourselves, we miss out on the richness of our evolving nature. Remember that self-perception is not a static trait, but a dynamic process. Like a river that flows and changes, our understanding of ourselves can evolve. By practicing mindfulness and self-awareness, we learn to navigate these changes with grace and insight. In summary, our self-perception can be both a mirror and a lens through which we view our lives. By understanding and refining this perception, we gain deeper insights into our true selves. Through practices like mindfulness, meditation, and self-inquiry, we can clear the distortions and see ourselves more clearly. As you continue this journey, remember to approach yourself with compassion and curiosity. Each step toward understanding your true self is a step toward greater wisdom and peace. Keep reflecting, keep questioning, and keep growing. This is just the beginning of uncovering the secrets within. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the next part of our exploration. If you enjoyed this segment, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more insights on your journey to self-discovery. Lesson 2. Embracing Impermanence. The key to self-knowledge. Life moves like a river, always flowing, never staying still. Imagine standing by the riverbank. You watch the water rush by, never stopping, always changing. This river is like our lives. Everything around us and within us is in constant flux. Embracing this idea of impermanence is like understanding that the river's flow is a natural part of its existence. When we cling to the idea that things should stay the same, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Picture a beautiful flower blooming in the spring. It's stunning, but it doesn't last forever. It fades, and new flowers take its place. Just like the flower, our experiences, feelings, and situations change over time. When we accept this natural flow, we learn to appreciate the present moment without clinging to it. In Buddhism, impermanence is known as anicca. It's one of the three marks of existence, alongside suffering, dukkha, and non-self, anatta. Understanding anicca helps us see that nothing is permanent. Our happiness, our troubles, our desires, all these things are temporary. Recognizing this truth helps us to let go of attachment and embrace change gracefully. Think about a time when you were worried about something that, in hindsight, seems trivial. Perhaps you were anxious about a job interview or an exam. At that moment, it felt crucial. But now, it's just a memory. This is the essence of impermanence. What seems urgent today may be insignificant tomorrow. When we understand this, we can approach our challenges with less fear and more openness. Embracing impermanence also helps us understand ourselves better. Our thoughts and feelings are not fixed. They come and go. When we grasp this, we become less attached to our emotions and more in tune with our true selves. It's like watching clouds drift across the sky. They might block the sun, but they're just passing through. Similarly, our emotions and thoughts are temporary, and they don't define us. Buddha taught that understanding impermanence leads to wisdom and liberation. When we grasp that everything changes, we can stop clinging to things that cause us pain. For instance, if you're holding on to a past mistake or a broken relationship, understanding that everything is transient can help you let go. It's not about forgetting, but about accepting and moving forward. Imagine you're holding a hot coal. The pain is immediate and intense. But if you let go of the coal, the pain fades. This is similar to how we hold on to past grievances or future anxieties. By accepting impermanence, we can release these burdens and find peace. The practice of mindfulness is a tool to help us embrace impermanence. When we focus on the present moment, we experience life as it is, without clinging to the past or worrying about the future. Mindfulness allows us to see the flow of life more clearly and appreciate each moment as it comes. Consider a sunset. It's beautiful, but it doesn't last forever. By fully appreciating the sunset, knowing it's fleeting, we experience its beauty more deeply. Similarly, by embracing the temporary nature of our experiences, we can enjoy them more fully and let them go without regret. In your daily life, try to notice the moments of change. Observe how your mood shifts, how situations evolve, and how your thoughts come and go. By becoming aware of these changes, you'll develop a deeper understanding of impermanence and how it affects you. Remember, accepting impermanence doesn't mean resigning yourself to fate. It means understanding the natural flow of life and using that understanding to live more freely. It's about flowing with the river of life rather than resisting its currents. Lesson 3. Understanding the ego, friend or foe. In the vast landscape of your mind, there lies a figure both familiar and elusive, the ego. Imagine the ego as a character in the story of your life, always seeking attention and validation. It often takes center stage, influencing how you see yourself and the world. But is the ego a helpful ally or a hindrance to your true self? Think about a time when you felt the need to prove yourself, whether in a conversation, at work, or in a personal achievement. This is the ego in action. It thrives on comparisons and judgments, constantly seeking to affirm its worth. But here's the twist. While the ego can drive you to achieve great things, it can also trap you in a cycle of dissatisfaction and conflict. The ego, according to Buddhist teachings, is not the enemy but rather a part of our complex mind. It's like a storm that can either fuel your journey or cloud your vision. Understanding its role helps you harness its energy wisely and not let it dominate your life. In Buddhism, the ego is often seen as a source of suffering when it's overly inflated or misaligned with reality. The Buddha taught that by observing our ego and its desires, we can start to see through the illusions it creates. This doesn't mean eliminating the ego, but rather understanding its role and influence. By doing so, you can gain greater clarity and peace. Consider this example. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. Your ego might tell you to race to the top, competing with others and proving your strength. Yet, if you listen carefully, you might hear a different voice, the voice of your true self, which values the journey, the views, and the experience over the destination. The ego's push for competition can overshadow the deeper satisfaction found in simply being present. The key is to develop awareness of when the ego is driving your actions and when it is simply part of your experience. This awareness helps you make choices that are more aligned with your true self and less influenced by ego-driven desires. As you explore the concept of the ego, remember that it's a part of who you are, but not the entirety of your being. It's like a character in a play, important, but not the whole story. Understanding its role can help you navigate your life with greater balance and wisdom. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we explore the deep insights of Buddhism and apply them to our daily lives. If you find this journey enlightening, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay connected with our content. In summary, the ego can be both a guide and a distraction. By observing and understanding it, you can learn to manage its influence and align more closely with your true self. This understanding is not about rejecting the ego but about seeing it for what it is, a part of your mind's complex tapestry. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into how understanding and managing the ego can lead to greater self-awareness and harmony in your life. Each step in this journey brings you closer to discovering the profound wisdom within yourself. Lesson 4. The role of karma in self-discovery. Have you ever wondered why things happen the way they do in your life? Imagine you're planting seeds in a garden. The seeds you choose and the care you give them will determine the type of plants that grow. Karma works similarly. It's the law of cause and effect, where your actions, thoughts, and intentions create ripples that shape your future. Understanding karma can unlock powerful insights about yourself and guide you on your journey of self-discovery. So, what exactly is karma? In simple terms, karma is the idea that every action you take, every thought you think, and every intention you set will eventually return to you in some form. If you plant seeds of kindness, you're more likely to harvest a garden of positive experiences. If you sow seeds of negativity, you might find yourself facing challenges and hardships. This cycle helps us understand the impact of our actions on our lives and the lives of others. Let's take an example to make this clearer. Imagine you help a friend in need. You're kind and supportive, and your friend feels uplifted and grateful. This positive action not only strengthens your friendship, but also creates a ripple effect of goodwill. In time, you might find that others are more willing to support you when you need it. That's karma in action. Your good deeds come back to you in the form of positive experiences. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we explore profound insights and practical wisdom to enrich your life. If you find this content valuable, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you meaningful content. Now, let's dive deeper into how understanding karma can help you in your journey of self-discovery. Karma isn't just about the big actions or major life events. It also encompasses the small, everyday choices you make. Each decision, whether it's how you treat others or how you respond to a challenging situation, influences your karma. By becoming aware of your actions and their potential effects, you can make more conscious choices that align with your true self. Understanding karma also involves recognizing patterns in your life. For instance, if you often find yourself in situations where you feel unappreciated or mistreated, it might be worth reflecting on your own actions and attitudes. Are you treating others with the respect and kindness you wish to receive? By examining these patterns, you can begin to understand how your actions might be contributing to your experiences and start making changes that lead to more positive outcomes. In Buddhism, karma is closely linked to the concept of intention. It's not just about what you do, but why you do it. Intentions shape the energy behind your actions and determine their karmic impact. For example, if you help someone out of genuine compassion, that positive intention will generate good karma. Conversely, if you act with selfish motives, even if the action seems positive, the karmic result may not be as favorable. Another important aspect of karma is that it teaches us about responsibility. By understanding that our actions have consequences, we become more mindful of how we interact with the world. This awareness can empower us to make choices that reflect our values and contribute to our personal growth. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you can take ownership of your actions and their effects, leading to a more empowered and intentional life. Karma also encourages self-reflection and personal growth. By examining your past actions and their outcomes, you gain valuable insights into your behavior and motivations. This process of self-reflection allows you to identify areas where you can improve and grow. It's a continuous journey of learning and evolving, where each experience contributes to your overall understanding of yourself and your place in the world. It's also important to recognize that karma isn't about punishment or reward. It's simply a natural law of cause and effect. Just as planting a seed doesn't guarantee a specific type of plant, your actions don't always lead to immediate or predictable results. However, by understanding the principles of karma, you can better align your actions with your intentions and work towards creating a more fulfilling and harmonious life. As you continue to explore the role of karma in your self-discovery journey, remember that it's a tool for growth and transformation. Embrace it as a guide that helps you navigate the complexities of life and understand yourself better. By cultivating positive intentions and making mindful choices, you can create a more meaningful and balanced existence. In summary, karma is a powerful concept that helps us understand the connection between our actions, intentions, and experiences. By becoming aware of how karma influences our lives, we can make more conscious choices that align with our true selves. This awareness not only enhances our self-discovery journey but also fosters a greater sense of responsibility and empowerment. Lesson 5. Cultivating Mindfulness. The Path to Self-Awareness. Have you ever been caught in a whirlwind of thoughts, feeling lost amidst the noise? Imagine sitting by a serene lake, its surface still and clear. This calmness is what mindfulness brings to our minds, an opportunity to witness our thoughts without being swept away by them. In the chaos of daily life, mindfulness acts as a gentle anchor. It invites us to pause and observe our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings with a fresh perspective. Picture yourself walking through a forest. Each step you take, each breath you draw, becomes a moment to connect deeply with your surroundings. This is the essence of mindfulness. But what exactly is mindfulness? It's the practice of being fully present in the moment. It means experiencing each moment without judgment, allowing yourself to observe your thoughts and feelings as they come and go. In Buddhism, mindfulness is seen as a crucial step on the path to enlightenment and self-understanding. You might wonder how this practice can impact your life. Imagine you're feeling overwhelmed with stress. Instead of reacting with frustration or anxiety, mindfulness teaches you to pause, breathe, and observe these feelings without getting entangled in them. This practice helps you respond more calmly and thoughtfully to life's challenges. To cultivate mindfulness, start by setting aside a few minutes each day. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. As you breathe in and out, notice how your body feels. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This simple practice can help you become more aware of your inner state and reactions. Another powerful mindfulness practice is mindful eating. When you eat, take time to savor each bite. Notice the flavors, textures, and aromas of your food. Eating mindfully helps you connect with the present moment and can lead to a greater appreciation of your meals. Mindfulness can also be practiced during everyday activities. Whether you're washing dishes, walking, or listening to someone speak, try to stay fully present. Pay attention to the sensations, sounds, and experiences of the moment. This practice helps you build a habit of being aware and present in all aspects of life. The benefits of mindfulness extend beyond personal tranquility. It enhances your relationships by helping you communicate more effectively and empathetically. When you're mindful, you listen more deeply and respond with greater understanding, fostering stronger connections with others. In Buddhism, mindfulness is often linked with the concept of right awareness, one of the elements of the Noble Eightfold Path. This path guides us toward a more enlightened and harmonious way of living. By practicing mindfulness, we align ourselves with this path and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our interactions with the world. Cultivating mindfulness is not a one-time effort, but a lifelong journey. It's about integrating mindfulness into every aspect of your life. As you practice, you'll find that your awareness grows, and you become more in tune with your thoughts, emotions, and surroundings. Remember, mindfulness is not about achieving perfection, but about being present and aware. It's a practice of kindness toward yourself and others, helping you to live more fully and authentically. As you continue on your path of self-discovery, embrace mindfulness as a daily companion. It will guide you through the noise and clutter of life, offering clarity and peace. By staying present and aware, you open the door to a deeper understanding of yourself and your true nature. Lesson 6. The Power of Meditation. Seeing Through Illusions. Imagine your mind as a busy marketplace. Thoughts are like vendors shouting their wares, vying for your attention. Some are loud and colorful, others are quiet and subtle. Meditation is like stepping away from the chaos to observe the scene from a distance. It's about finding a quiet corner amidst the noise, where you can see things clearly and calmly. Meditation isn't about making the noise go away. It's about changing your relationship with it. Picture a calm lake. When the surface is still, You can see the reflection of the sky perfectly. But when it's disturbed, the image becomes blurred. Meditation helps to calm your mind so that you can see your thoughts and emotions more clearly, just like the still lake reflects the sky. Why is this important? In our daily lives, we often react to thoughts and emotions as if they're truths. But just like the vendors in the marketplace, not all thoughts are worth buying into. By meditating, you can develop a sense of detachment, allowing you to observe your thoughts without being overwhelmed by them. In Buddhism, meditation is seen as a path to enlightenment. It's a practice of stilling the mind and opening the heart. The Buddha himself practiced meditation under the Bodhi tree, finding a profound understanding of life and existence. This practice helps us see beyond the illusions that our minds create, revealing a deeper sense of reality. Meditation starts with something as simple as focusing on your breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your nostrils. As thoughts arise, gently bring your focus back to your breath. This practice helps train your mind to stay present, rather than being swept away by the current of thoughts and feelings. One powerful meditation technique is the body scan. Lie down or sit comfortably, and bring your awareness to each part of your body, starting from your toes and moving up to your head. Notice any sensations, without judgment. This practice helps you become more aware of your physical presence and connects you to the present moment. Another technique is mindful observation. Sit quietly and observe your surroundings. Notice the colors, sounds, and textures without getting caught up in them. This practice helps you develop a non-reactive awareness, seeing things as they are rather than through the lens of your personal biases. As you meditate regularly, you'll notice that your perspective on life begins to shift. You start to see things more clearly, recognizing that many of your thoughts are temporary and not necessarily reflective of reality. This clarity helps you make more informed decisions and respond to situations with greater wisdom. Meditation also cultivates compassion and understanding. By seeing through the illusions of your own mind, you become more empathetic towards others. You recognize that everyone has their own struggles and illusions, fostering a sense of connection and compassion. One of the key benefits of meditation is its ability to reduce stress. When you meditate, you're not just calming your mind, you're also activating the body's relaxation response. This helps lower your heart rate, reduce blood pressure, and promote overall well-being. Over time, meditation can lead to a profound sense of inner peace. You become less reactive to external circumstances and more centered in your own sense of self. This inner peace allows you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Remember, meditation is not a one-time fix but a lifelong practice. It's like tending a garden. The more you nurture it, the more it flourishes. Even a few minutes of meditation each day can make a significant difference in your overall well-being. In summary, meditation is a powerful tool for seeing through the illusions of your mind. It helps you develop clarity, compassion, and inner peace. By incorporating meditation into your daily routine, you can navigate life's marketplace with greater wisdom and calm. So, find your quiet corner amidst the chaos, and let the power of meditation guide you to a clearer, more peaceful self. Lesson 7. Non-attachment. Freedom from self-limiting beliefs. Imagine walking through a garden where every step feels light and effortless. This garden represents the mind unburdened by heavy, clinging thoughts and beliefs. Now, let's explore how non-attachment can transform your understanding of yourself and bring peace to your mind. Understanding non-attachment. Non-attachment is a profound concept in Buddhism that involves letting go of our grip on things, whether they be material possessions, emotions, or even our own beliefs about ourselves. It's not about rejecting everything, but rather about not being controlled by them. In essence, it means to engage with life without becoming overly attached to outcomes or identities. The illusion of self-limiting beliefs. We all have self-limiting beliefs, those nagging thoughts that tell us we can't do something or that we're not good enough. These beliefs are like invisible chains that bind us. They create barriers between us and our true potential. By practicing non-attachment, we can break free from these chains and embrace a more expansive view of ourselves. Letting go of ego. Our ego often gets in the way of non-attachment. It convinces us that we need to cling to certain identities or accomplishments to feel valuable. However, when we let go of the ego's need for validation, we open ourselves to a more authentic self. This doesn't mean we lose our individuality. Instead, we connect with a deeper sense of who we truly are beyond superficial labels. Practical steps to practice non-attachment. Observe your attachments. Start by becoming aware of what you're attached to. It could be material possessions, specific outcomes, or even certain people. Just noticing these attachments is the first step in letting go. Challenge your beliefs. Question the beliefs that hold you back. Are they based on reality or are they just stories you've told yourself? By challenging these beliefs, you can begin to see them for what they truly are, temporary and changeable. Embrace change. Understand that everything in life is impermanent. Just as the seasons change, so do our circumstances and emotions. By embracing this, you can learn to let go of the need to control or cling to things. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you stay present and aware. It's easier to let go of attachments when you're fully engaged in the present moment, rather than being caught up in past regrets or future anxieties. Cultivate compassion. Be kind to yourself as you practice non-attachment. It's a process that takes time, and being compassionate towards yourself makes the journey smoother. The freedom of non-attachment. When you let go of attachments, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and suffering. You begin to see life as it is, rather than through the lens of your attachments and expectations. This freedom allows you to approach each moment with clarity and openness, enhancing your overall well-being. Real-life example. Consider the story of a man who was very attached to his job title and the status it brought him. When he lost his job, he felt lost and worthless. However, through practicing non-attachment, he learned to see his value beyond his job title. He discovered new passions and found a sense of purpose that wasn't tied to his previous status. This shift allowed him to live a more fulfilling and balanced life. The Buddha's teachings on non-attachment. The Buddha taught that attachment is a root cause of suffering. By practicing non-attachment, we can reduce our suffering and find inner peace. The key is to understand that our happiness does not depend on external conditions, but on our internal state of mind. Conclusion. Non-attachment is not about giving up everything you hold dear, but about freeing yourself from the excessive clinging that can distort your view of yourself and the world. It's about finding a balance where you can appreciate life without being controlled by it. As you continue to explore non-attachment, you'll discover a greater sense of freedom and clarity within yourself. Remember, letting go is not an act of losing, but an act of gaining a deeper understanding of who you truly are. Embrace the practice of non-attachment and watch how it transforms your life. Lesson 8. The Wisdom of Compassion. Knowing your true self. In a world often caught in a whirlwind of distractions, finding our true self can seem like an elusive goal. But imagine a place where you can see yourself clearly, beyond the noise and chaos of daily life. This is where the wisdom of compassion comes into play. Compassion isn't just a feeling. It's a profound way to understand and connect with our own true nature. Think of compassion as a gentle mirror that reflects our most genuine self. When we approach ourselves with kindness and empathy, we start to peel away the layers of pretense and self-doubt. Imagine you're holding a fragile flower in your hands. The way you handle it, gently with care, reveals the beauty and delicate nature of the flower. Similarly, treating yourself with compassion unveils the true essence of who you are. Compassion begins with recognizing that we all have our struggles and imperfections. Everyone, including you, is on a journey of growth and learning. Instead of harsh self-criticism, offer yourself understanding and kindness. Picture a close friend who is always there to support you during tough times. Now, be that friend to yourself. When you face challenges or make mistakes, comfort yourself as you would a dear friend. In Buddhism, compassion is not only about how we treat others, but also about how we relate to ourselves. The Buddha taught that true compassion involves seeing ourselves and others with clarity and kindness. This means acknowledging our suffering without judgment and offering ourselves the same patience and love that we would extend to others. Consider a time when you felt overwhelmed or inadequate. Instead of berating yourself, take a moment to breathe deeply and reflect with compassion. Ask yourself, what would I say to a friend in this situation? Often, the answer will be filled with encouragement and understanding. Apply that same wisdom to yourself. The practice of compassion helps us to understand our own needs and desires more clearly. When we are compassionate, we listen to our inner voice with empathy and patience. This practice allows us to connect with our deeper self, free from the noise of self-criticism and external expectations. Imagine a sculptor working on a block of marble. The sculptor carefully chisels away the excess, revealing the beautiful form hidden inside. Similarly, compassion helps to chip away at the layers of negativity and self-doubt, revealing the true self that lies within. By treating ourselves with compassion, we create a space where our authentic self can emerge. It's important to remember that compassion is a practice, not a destination. Just as a muscle needs regular exercise to stay strong, our ability to be compassionate requires ongoing effort. Start small. Each day, offer yourself a kind word or a moment of understanding. Over time, these small acts will build a foundation of compassion that supports your journey towards self-discovery. Incorporate daily practices that nurture compassion. For example, each morning, take a few moments to set a compassionate intention for the day. Remind yourself to approach challenges with kindness, both towards yourself and others. As you go through your day, check in with yourself and notice if you're being gentle and understanding in your self-talk. Compassion also helps us to accept our imperfections and view them as opportunities for growth. Rather than seeing flaws as failures, recognize them as parts of the human experience that contribute to your overall journey. This shift in perspective allows you to embrace your true self with greater acceptance and love. By practicing compassion, you also cultivate empathy, which helps you connect with others on a deeper level. When you understand and accept yourself, you become more attuned to the needs and feelings of those around you. This deeper connection enriches your relationships and fosters a sense of shared humanity. Consider a time when you showed compassion to someone else. Notice how it made you feel. Likely, it brought a sense of fulfillment and joy. When you extend that same compassion to yourself, you tap into a wellspring of inner peace and contentment. This self-compassion becomes a source of strength and resilience in facing life's challenges. Remember, the wisdom of compassion is a journey, not a quick fix. It involves ongoing practice and reflection. By continuously nurturing compassion, you strengthen your connection to your true self and enhance your overall well-being. As you continue to explore the wisdom of compassion, you'll find that it opens up new pathways to understanding yourself and others. Embrace this practice with an open heart and a willingness to grow. Through compassion, you can uncover the depth and richness of your true self, leading to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Lesson 9: Transcending Suffering, the Buddha's Insights. Welcome to this enlightening journey into understanding how the Buddha's teachings can help you transcend suffering and discover a deeper sense of self. Today, we'll delve into a profound aspect of Buddhist philosophy and how it can transform your life. Imagine waking up every morning with a sense of calm, no matter what challenges lie ahead. How would it feel to face life's ups and downs with unwavering peace? This is what the Buddha's insights on suffering can offer us. By understanding and applying these teachings, we can move beyond the pain that often clouds our lives. Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle of constant stress and dissatisfaction? It's like being on a never-ending treadmill, always running but never really getting anywhere. This sense of perpetual struggle is a core aspect of human suffering that Buddhism addresses. The Buddha's teachings offer a path out of this cycle, leading us to a place of serenity and true contentment. Consider a time when you felt completely overwhelmed by your emotions. Whether it was frustration, sadness, or anxiety, these feelings can seem like insurmountable obstacles. The Buddha's insights provide a roadmap for navigating these emotions and finding peace, even amidst the storm. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we explore the profound wisdom of Buddhism and its practical applications in our daily lives. If you're finding these insights valuable, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement helps us continue sharing these transformative teachings with you and others seeking inner peace. Now, let's dive into how the Buddha's wisdom can help us transcend suffering. Suffering, or dukkha, is a central concept in Buddhism. The Buddha identified suffering as an inevitable part of life, but he also showed us that we have the power to transcend it. According to the Buddha, suffering arises from our attachments and desires. When we cling to things or people, we set ourselves up for disappointment and pain. The key to overcoming this suffering lies in understanding its root causes and learning to let go. One of the Buddha's most important teachings is the Four Noble Truths. These truths offer a framework for understanding and overcoming suffering. The first noble truth acknowledges that suffering exists and is an inherent part of life. The second noble truth identifies the cause of suffering as our attachments and cravings. The third noble truth offers hope by suggesting that it is possible to overcome suffering. Finally, the fourth noble truth provides a path, the Eightfold Path, toward the cessation of suffering. Let's explore the Eightfold Path, which is essentially a guide to living a life that minimizes suffering. It consists of right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Each element of this path helps us cultivate a mind that is free from the disturbances of greed, hatred, and delusion. Right understanding and right intention involve seeing the world as it truly is and having the right motives for our actions. This means understanding that our suffering comes from our attachments and desires and setting our intentions towards letting go of these attachments. Right speech and right action focus on how we interact with others. By speaking truthfully and acting compassionately, we contribute to a more harmonious and less suffering-filled world. Our words and actions should reflect our inner wisdom and kindness. Right livelihood encourages us to choose a way of living that does not cause harm to others. This could involve choosing a profession that aligns with our values and promotes the well-being of all beings. Right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration are practices that help us develop mental clarity and emotional resilience. Right effort involves working diligently to cultivate positive states of mind and eliminate negative ones. Right mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Right concentration refers to developing deep focus and meditative absorption to gain insight into the true nature of reality. Applying these principles to your daily life can help you navigate challenges with greater ease and reduce the impact of suffering. For instance, when faced with a difficult situation, practicing right mindfulness allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This can lead to more constructive outcomes and a more peaceful state of mind. By transcending suffering, you don't eliminate life's difficulties, but you transform your relationship with them. You develop a profound sense of inner peace that remains unaffected by external circumstances. This is not about escaping reality, but about approaching it with a deeper understanding and acceptance. The Buddha's teachings invite us to embark on a journey of self-discovery and inner transformation. As we integrate these insights into our lives, we start to see beyond our immediate pain and suffering, discovering a more enduring and profound sense of joy and contentment. In conclusion, transcending suffering through the Buddha's insights is a journey worth undertaking. It requires effort and practice, but the rewards are immense. By following the Eightfold Path and applying the Buddha's teachings, we can transform our lives and achieve a lasting sense of peace. Lesson 10. The Interconnected Self. Embracing Unity and Diversity. In the grand tapestry of life, each thread is connected to every other thread. Imagine yourself as one of those threads, woven intricately into the fabric of existence. Understanding this interconnectedness is key to embracing both unity and diversity in our lives. By seeing ourselves as part of a larger whole, we begin to appreciate the beauty of our shared existence and the uniqueness of each individual. Our journey towards self-discovery reveals that we are not isolated beings, but rather integral parts of a vast, interconnected network. In Buddhism, this concept is known as interdependence. It teaches us that everything exists in relation to everything else. Just as a tree cannot grow without the soil, water, and sunlight, we cannot thrive without our connections to others and our environment. Recognizing this interconnectedness helps us cultivate a deeper sense of empathy and compassion. When we understand the interconnected nature of all things, we begin to see ourselves in others. Our joys and sorrows, successes and failures, are shared experiences. This realization can transform how we interact with the world. Instead of seeing people as separate from ourselves, we start to see them as reflections of our own experiences. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of unity and belonging. Embracing diversity becomes easier when we recognize our common threads. Each person brings a unique perspective, background, and set of experiences to the collective human experience. Rather than focusing on differences, we can celebrate the richness that diversity brings to our lives. In a world that often emphasizes division, acknowledging our shared humanity can bridge gaps and build understanding. Consider the example of a community garden. Each plant in the garden is different. Some are flowers, others are vegetables, and each has its own needs and characteristics. Yet, they all depend on the same soil, water, and sunlight to grow. By nurturing and respecting each plant's unique needs, the entire garden flourishes. Similarly, by appreciating and valuing each person's unique contributions, we enhance the richness of our collective experience. Buddhist teachings often emphasize the idea of dependent origination, which illustrates how all phenomena arise in dependence upon other phenomena. This principle reminds us that nothing exists in isolation. Our thoughts, actions, and relationships are interconnected, creating a ripple effect that influences our own lives and those of others. By becoming aware of this, we can approach life with greater mindfulness and intention. In our daily interactions, this understanding encourages us to approach others with kindness and respect. When we see others as extensions of ourselves, we are more likely to act with compassion and understanding. This perspective can help us navigate conflicts with a sense of empathy, recognizing that the challenges we face are often interconnected with the experiences of those around us. Cultivating a sense of unity does not mean we must conform or lose our individuality. Instead, it means recognizing that our individuality adds to the richness of the collective experience. Just as a symphony is composed of diverse instruments playing in harmony, our varied experiences and perspectives contribute to the beauty of the human experience. By valuing both our unique qualities and our shared connections, we create a more harmonious and enriched life. In Buddhism, meditation practices can help deepen our understanding of interconnectedness. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, recognizing their transient nature. This practice helps us see beyond superficial differences and connect with the underlying unity of all existence. By cultivating this awareness, we can approach life with greater clarity and purpose. As we continue our journey towards self-discovery, embracing our interconnectedness becomes a source of strength and inspiration. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles and triumphs. Our experiences are part of a larger, interconnected whole, and by nurturing this awareness, we contribute to the collective well-being of all. Sustaining self-discovery. Daily practices for growth. In the quiet moments of our day, we can find profound opportunities for self-discovery. Imagine yourself as a gardener tending to a garden. Each day, you water, nurture, and care for your plants, watching them grow and flourish. Similarly, your journey of self-discovery requires daily attention and care. Every morning, as the sun rises, take a few moments to connect with yourself. Sit in silence and focus on your breath. This simple practice of mindful breathing is like giving your mind a gentle tune-up. By doing this each day, you create a space of calm and clarity that helps you stay connected to your inner self. Throughout the day, observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Just as a gardener inspects their plants for signs of growth or issues, you should check in with your own emotions and reactions. Are you feeling calm and centered, or is there tension and discomfort? By being aware of these fluctuations, you can address them with kindness and understanding. Another important practice is to cultivate gratitude. Each evening, before you go to sleep, take a moment to reflect on the day. Think of 3 things you are grateful for. This simple act of gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and joy. It's like appreciating the small blossoms in your garden, even if the big flowers haven't bloomed yet. Engage in activities that nourish your spirit. Whether it's reading a book that inspires you, spending time in nature, or practicing a hobby you love, these activities recharge your inner battery. Just as you would feed your garden with nutrients, feed your soul with experiences that bring you happiness and fulfillment. Self-reflection is another powerful tool. Set aside time each week to journal about your experiences, thoughts, and feelings. Writing down your reflections helps you gain insights into your patterns and behaviors. It's like taking notes on how your garden is growing and what might need adjustment. It's also essential to practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend. When you make mistakes or face challenges, don't be too hard on yourself. Remember, just as plants sometimes need pruning to grow better, your mistakes are opportunities for growth and learning. Building and maintaining positive relationships is crucial for your self-discovery journey. Surround yourself with people who support and uplift you. Their presence in your life can help you see yourself more clearly and encourage you to continue growing. It's like having fellow gardeners who share tips and advice on how to tend to your garden. In moments of difficulty or doubt, turn to meditation for guidance. Meditation allows you to pause and reconnect with your inner self. It's like stepping back from your garden to see the bigger picture, understanding that growth takes time and patience. Remember to set intentions for your personal growth. At the start of each day or week, set a small, achievable goal related to your self-discovery journey. Whether it's practicing patience, learning something new, or improving a specific aspect of your life, these intentions keep you focused and motivated. Finally, embrace the idea of impermanence. Just as seasons change in a garden, your journey of self-discovery will have its ups and downs. Accepting this truth helps you navigate through life's changes with grace and resilience. In summary, sustaining self-discovery requires daily attention and practices that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. By incorporating mindfulness, gratitude, self-reflection, self-compassion, positive relationships, meditation, intentionality, and acceptance of impermanence into your daily life, you continue to grow and evolve. So, as you move forward on your journey, remember that each day is a new opportunity to cultivate your inner garden. Embrace these practices with an open heart, and you will find yourself flourishing in ways you never imagined. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of self-discovery. If you found these insights valuable, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more content on personal growth and mindfulness. May your journey be filled with wisdom and joy.